What's going on, beautiful people? I'm here with Malachi Singleton representing North Cobb after they just defeated Walton, a big-time victory to start off regional play. Malachi, unfortunately, obviously, you had the injury. You're not able to be out there with your guys on the field. But you have the pleasure to now let your hair down and be probably the ultimate fan.
Right.
Big time win tonight. Y'all hold Walton, what some said was the best offense in the state, to one touchdown. Then your backup, Nick Grimstead, he shows out tonight. How proud are you of your team?
Man, I'm so proud of my team. You know, all week they put in so much work this week, you know, to come out here for this win. You know, kind of disrespected us, you know, thinking we're going to get blown out, whatnot. Thought they was going to put up crazy points on our defense. You know, every time, you know, our defense gets tried or something like that, you know, they always respond. You know, they always respond, and I'm just so proud of them. You know, they came out locked in. You know, my backup, Nick Grimstead, he played amazing today. You know, and the thing I just tell him is just to be himself, be smart, and, you know, just be cool, be calm out there. You know, that's what he did tonight, and he showed it. He showed his talent tonight, and I'm real proud of him.
Still talking about Nick, what was y'all's relationship like when you were the starter and you had that position, and how has it grown throughout the course of you now being injured and having to just give him everything you know?
Well, you know, even as a starter, you know, they got to see me work, you know, just in full form. So I think that, you know, that helps them, you know, just in the film room, out in practice, in the weight room, just, you know, all of it, you know, they got to see what I do. And every time, you know, we're in practice, he goes in, you know, I'm back there trying to give him game, you know, trying to give him, you know, some easier looks, you know, some stuff that I didn't have, you know, when I was coming up. So, you know, any little thing I could give him, you know, that's what I try to do. You know, we built a really good bond, so.
I want to say maybe dating back to 1930s or maybe the 1940s. Overall, tonight was the 22nd all-time meeting North Cobb has had with Walton. Y'all tied it up 11-11 now. But being able to beat them last year to win a regional title, then beating them how y'all beat them tonight, you're a senior, you're getting ready to ride off into the sunset. With your class, is it fair to say, I know it's a little bit of bad blood, is it fair to say y'all own Walton right now?
Man, we own them boys. No, I've never lost to Walton in my career. They ain't back to elementary.
We know you're an offensive guy, but can you give the fans, the North Cobb community, some insight on what went into the preparation for the defense, for them to come out playing how they played tonight?
You know, I think the scout defense gave them a tremendous look, and our defensive coordinator, Mitch Hincode, you know, he studies the game so much, and he has them boys watching film, you know, 2 hours after a Monday practice, after a long day. He got them boys in there, you know, watching film, eating pizza. You know, he has a great bond with them guys, and he does a great job with them. But I just, you know, this whole week they was just so locked in, and I seen it in practice. You know, the scout gave them a great look. So I just think all of that played in the factor tonight. They were playing fast and hungry.
Obviously, it's a struggle. You know, you injured senior year. How have you dealt with that mentally and tried to, I guess, initially it seeming like a negative and just turned it into a positive and just keep the right mindset pushing forward?
Right. You know, it sucks not being out there, but, you know, my family, you know, got my back. You know, they keep me up. They keep me in high spirits and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, my teammates have done a great job supporting me, you know, keeping me up, keeping me laughing, you know, some, like, stuff like that. But, you know, I just try to turn this thing into, like, you know, especially for the QB room, just trying to help them as much as I can, you know, trying to help this team as much as I can. Like you said, I'm these guys' biggest fan. You're not going to hear, you hear me kind of losing my voice. You're not going to hear nobody on the sideline cheering louder than me, so for sure.
Before we let you go, you committed to Arkansas. Why Arkansas?
I just thought it was the best fit for me. You know, I built a great bond with Coach Pittman, Coach Browse, you know, all the coaches and the staff. You know, I visited a couple of times. You know, I loved it. I loved the campus, loved the facilities. But really, you know, I built bonds with the players who were already there, and, you know, they kind of welcomed me with open arms. So I just think, you know, it was just home.
It may be unprecedented to say, hey, North Cobb is going to win state with a sophomore quarterback, right? I know y'all believe, others may not believe, but finish this sentence for me. North Cobb will win state if they do.
Just execute.